Hello and welcome back to the Juventus save on Football Manager 19. It is the beta and we're still going. And I'm really enjoying the game. Really liking it. Pre-season has gone unbelievably well. No, we haven't played anyone difficult, really. We beat our under-23s 1-0 in the last episode. Then we beat Hamburg 1-0. Madvididi getting a goal. Benfica, CB, got smashed 9-0. Cristiano Ronaldo getting a 22-minute double hat-trick and then getting a 7th goal just for the jokes. In the 33rd minute, Dybala getting a goal and Timothy Weir getting a goal as well. Timothy Weir is another player we've brought in on loan. If you guys watch my Provo series, you'll know that I love Timothy Weir. I've got a real soft spot for him. And yeah, we've brought him in on loan. Today, though, we're playing Genoa and Bologna. So yeah, first up, Genoa. No, I don't know her. Wee, but yeah, let's crack on into it. I'm really loving the training stuff. I put out a tweet the other day saying like my top 3 things at the moment, and I left off this, and this is definitely number 4, to say that it's very easy now just to go in and praise people. Sorry if my voice is a little bit hoarse as well. I was out drinking last night at Oktoberfest here in Asia, and it was great fun. But yeah, so now you just get this very quick, easy, just click on the praise and do it. And I don't want to do it because I've already praised Timothy Weir last week for his training, and it seems to have like encouraged him along. But we are playing Genoa today or tomorrow because I've got to move forward. I think we've got the press conference to do. Yes, and this is another thing that I want to show you, another little touch that they've updated. So obviously no relation, indifferent, no relation, indifferent, no relation, no relation, but it tells you what they're going to be talking about: likely talking points, team selection, your future, the match, Leonardo Bonucci, transfer policy, the opening day of the season, and dealing with the fans and the media. Press interest and more introspective media want to take a broader look at the club's fortunes and get your thoughts on what the future might hold. Now, I like that. It tells you what you're going to be talking about. And then you've got this nice background, the Football Manager background here. The chairs, so it actually looks like you're in a press conference room, which is nice. Have you been able to settle upon a regular first choice team over the course of pre-season? I have a team for this match. The squad is there to be used for a range of circumstances, and I'll be using it extensively this season. These early fixture opportunities for everyone to show me what they can do in competitive matches. That is, as I nearly knock a glass off my table, that is the great answer. Sorry, getting distracted by my mobile phone, which is very unprofessional. The book is your tipping you to win the league. How do you rate your chances? Passionately, I would consider us as the title favourites. Many managers and pundits claim the difference between success and failure often comes down to which team stays injury-free. Cautiously, given everything happening, it's simplistic to say that it's solely down to injuries. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Do you think Juventus can get off to a winning start? I'm confident that we can. Yes, we've looked good. Most pundits suggest Bonucci's performance will be the key factor. Leonardo is crucial to this team, definitely. Some critics have spoken of the significant number of players out on loan from your club. They should find something more interesting to moan about. You must be looking forward to getting the season underway. I'm hoping for a good performance today and a result to match. Do you feel as if the team is suitably prepared to get underway? Calmly, pre-season was very good. Our development has been brilliant. Yes, they've made us favourites for a reason. There we go. Press conference done. So it's still quite repetitive. Lots of questions to go through, lots of answers. It won't be too long until I'm sure I get the assistants take care. However, this is good. Again, a nice little summary. Left foot hangs hopes on Bonucci. The Italian Football Informer changes the main point to be about Leonardo Bonucci. Left foot responded, absolutely, Leonardo is crucial to this team when he plays everyone else. When he plays well, everyone else does too. And then it shows that they were happy with them, which is good. Just again, it just completes that whole feeling of doing it. Our net transfer spend is 31.23 million, or is that overall in the league? I don't know. There's been some movement of players. Timothy Castagna has moved to Olympique Marseille. We've got Adam Unas moving from Napoli to Southampton. Christian Pavon moving from Boca to Napoli. And Kostas Manlos moving from Roma to Real Madrid. They're the major transfers that are happening. It is transfer deadline day coming up. We haven't actually spent any real money. We were scouting someone, and I've been... where is he? List. That is the list. Players. Scouted. Is it on here? Oh, Gareth Bale would be quite... I'd like to sign Gareth Bale. Shortlist. This guy, Nicola Barella in central midfield. I've basically been trying to tap him up and doing loads of like discussions about what's going on and interactions and saying we want to sign him and things like that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to add him as a transfer target. I'm just going to see if our assistant can do it. Let's max offer amount automatic, max wage amount. I don't think he'll. What's he on at the moment? 22.5. Let's say the most he can have is 60 grand. Priority urgent. Why has that suddenly disappeared? What's going on? Okay, so he's already there. Let's see what happens. We'll see if the director of football can get done. The contract's about to close tomorrow. Any players not registered? Blah 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 blah. In. Why can't we? Oh, he's under 22. Minimum of 8 players trained. Players at the age of 21 or younger don't have to be registered. Under 22, under 22. Okay, so they don't have to be registered. That's good then. That's very, very good. Okay. Continue. Brilliant. So transfer deadline is today. We will take part. We might only do one game today if it's that's ending quite early. Speculation says that Mario Mandzukic could be leaving the Allianz Stadium with interest from at least one club reported. Cautiously, perhaps there'll be some movement. I don't know. We'll see. If it's a good offer, then we can let him go. Joseph Martinez has moved to Napoli from Atalanta United. Borja and Flamini. Matthew Flamini still knocking around. Competition expectations review. Semi-final. Win the Serie A. Reach the final. Not important. So Parazia, is that our? I'm hoping, yeah. The director of football has made an offer for this guy. Okay, we'll see what happens. Transfer target failure. Can't afford. Last offer amount 0. Yeah, that's that will happen. If you offer 0, they'll reject it. So we've got 12.54 million. So if we go, can't you do like loads of like joint ownership and stuff in Italy, or is that something else that I'm forgetting? So instalments. If we go 12 instalments over 12 months for 2 instalments, we'll drop this down to 5 million, and we'll give you 15 million to make it 20 million. Suggest that. Right, they want 60 million up front, 24 million over. Oh god, it's good to see that the negotiations are still pretty crap. That's always so frustrating. So okay, let's go for 22.5 million. They want that, sign a replacement player first. No. Suggest 7.5, or have they just said my client latest offer remains unacceptable? Okay, we're not getting Barella, which is a shame. I'd like to have brought someone in. Do you plan to loan Moises Keane out? No, I don't. No, he'll be staying. He'll be in and around the first team squad. Very good young player, Moises Keane. In the famous Dr. Benji once said that yeah, he was the best regen he's ever seen. And obviously he's not a regen, he's an actual player in the game. Right, let's get into this game against Genoa CFC, and we'll be back when we go through the teams. Okay, so this is how we're lining up for this first game. We have Szczesny in goal, Cancelo, Bonucci, Benatia and Alexandro at the back, Pjanic and Matuidi in the middle, Bernardeschi, Dybala, Douglas Costa and Cristiano Ronaldo starts up front. It's a debut for Ronaldo and Cancelo at right back as well. Lots of players on the bench that we can go through when and if we bring them on. Not Bologna, that's later on. Genoa line up with Marchetti in goal, Barashi, Zukanovic, Lopez at the back, Romelu, Rolon, Mazzitelli and Crisito at the back. Ex-Juventus player Dominique Crisito, if I remember rightly. Yeah, he did play for them earlier on in his career. Kouemi and Del Monte are the wingers and Playtech up front. So it's a very odd formation, a 3-4-3 pretty much, with no actual midfielders. Let's see if we can break it down. Something I've noticed in our pre-season friendlies, we've actually played better with the Gegenpress style of play rather than the vertical tick-attacker. So we're actually going to start on Gegenpress and see if that does help us out. Now, it obviously ups the intensity of the tactic. Back to take charge of your first game. It's a special day. I can't wait to get going. How much boosts it? Absence to your chance of winning. Cautious and focusing on what we can do rather than them. Here we go then. Starting in 2D. I know a couple of people have said they prefer 3D. We're going to stick with the 2D at the beginning. But we might mix it up and go for a bit of 3D in certain games. So let's have a look and see how this goes. Playing the Gegenpressing, give the ball to Ronaldo. That's the tactic. Hopefully it's going alright. Apologies if you can hear that noise. That's Rude playing with his squeaky toy. So first highlight, Pjanic puts in the corner, looking for Benatia. Marchetti comes out and makes a very good catch. Yeah, I need to do better than that, boys, when we're swinging these corners in. Marchetti holds the ball. Ronaldo just hovering offside. They're playing a reasonable high line. Piatek goes up. Cancelo wins the header. It goes back to Zukanovic, who gives that away. Matuidi, there's Ronaldo on through the middle. Pjanic just goes back to Matuidi, keeping the ball. Pjanic out to Douglas Costa on the left. Costa cuts in. Keeps on going. Is he going to have a shot? Costa, no, lays it off Bernardeschi. He'll shoot. It's blocked. And Dybala can't pick up the ball. Kouame looks to bring it away. Piatek is there. He's swarmed round. Romeo now has the ball. Good tackle from Alexandro. Douglas Costa brings it forward. He's got a lot of space to run into. Douglas Costa, the Brazilian, shoots. And it goes just past the post. Very unlucky from Costa there. But a good effort. A good start to the game. 15 minutes in. Can we get Ronaldo off the mark on his league debut for Juventus as Pjanic puts another corner into box looking for Bonucci, who heads over the bar. Really should be doing better from that sort of opportunity, the big man from the back, Leonardo Bonucci. We're doing okay. It looks like we're playing well. I mean, 9 shots we've had, only 2 on target, so we won't have to restrict the long-range shots. But Sandro comes forward, cuts in. Ronaldo's there, fires it in at the near post. First goal of the season, first goal for Juventus. Debut goal, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes. Get in there, Cristiano. Lovely stuff. Benatia then laid this out to Douglas Costa, who waited for the overlap from Alexandro, played it down the line, fizzed it in low and hard, and Ronaldo just got across his front man. And that is a lovely goal to get Cristiano Ronaldo off the mark. 1-0 Juventus. Exactly what we like to see. Right, let's take off long shots, and we'll just put that down to work the ball into the box, just because we're having a lot of shots, but none of them are really hitting the target. As Douglas Costa's got injured. Now that is a potential problem. I'm actually going to bring Moise Kean on for his debut, I think. So we'll go Moise Kean. We'll give him a little team talk. We're out exceptional. Nothing specific noted. So, okay. I want to give him a team talk. So, oh, it's there. Team talk. I was just being an idiot. Assertively, I have faith in you. Get seen deep in thought. Okay. Excellent. Confirm the sub. It's annoying to lose Douglas Costa so early on, especially he played a good part in the goal as well, waiting for the overlap from Alexandro. Pjanic with a free kick, and that's got in, and it's 2-0 Juventus. This is wonderful. What a start to the season, an outstanding goal from Pjanic. We'll see it in 3D here. Pjanic stands over the ball and just, the goalkeeper's dived early. I think it actually got a deflection off the wall because it looked to go the wrong side of the goalkeeper, so it looked like it may have been deflected, but yeah, good start. 2-0 up in the first half. They've made a substitution. Have they changed their formation? Genoa formation? No, they're sticking with the same formation. It was just an injury picked up by Roland. So an injury for each team. I'm wondering if that's something, maybe a bug in the beta. Is there going to be a lot of injuries as Alessandro plays a big ball forward and Playtek's got in the wrong side of Bonucci, and he comes back. Szczesny makes himself big and with a good save. And Szczesny is just a very strange example of like a goalkeeper that's matured leaving the Premier League. Like, if you think about how he was at Arsenal, and Arsenal deemed him not good enough, and now he's replaced like Gianluigi Buffon at Juventus and is doing very well for them. It's really good to see, actually. It's very good to see. So we'll go for the team talk. We'll say we're very happy with how it's going. Keep it up. Don't need really to say anything else other than that. We've had 17 shots to Genoa's 4. We've had 7 on target. They've had 2. 4 half chances, 1 clear-cut chance. They missed their clear-cut chance as well, as Dybala comes forward and he's tackled well by Hjelmark. Yeah, Dybala's a weird one. It seems quite hard to actually get him into the game. I'm going to do a shout to Dybala just to encourage him. He's looking a bit disinterested, so we'll look to see if we can encourage him. Clicito brings it across. He goes all the way to the back post. Szczesny with a great save. On the rebound, Szczesny again. A great double save from Wojciech Szczesny. As the ball comes back in with a cross, João Cancelo gets his head to it. Oh, yeah. Frustrated by the feedback. Okay, so maybe asking him to, or encouraging wasn't the best thing. Konami plays it across. Zukanovic is there, and it's 2-1. And that gives Genoa a way back into the game. We're just going to go tactics-wise. We're going to come off the gegenpress. And we're going to go back to vertical tiki-taka. Just try and keep the ball a little bit. As Kouame headed it back. And Zukanovic gets a goal and gives Genoa a way back into this game. Bernardeschi's picked up a little knock as well. He's had that for a while. And he's only on a 6.7. So I'm wondering if we take him off. And we've got one, Cuadrado or Timothy Weir. Cuadrado or Timothy Weir. I'm going Timothy Weir. Obviously I am, because it's Timothy Weir. So on comes Timothy Weir for the slightly injured Bernardeschi. So it's a very interesting front line we've got at the moment. I mean, what do I shout at Dybala to stop him being complacent? Concentrate? Let's try concentrate. So I've never really used shouts in the previous Football Manager saves and games, but you can see how they react to them now. Like, these guys have probably been told something and they've been overwhelmed by it. So you can actually get good feedback now from what you're shouting at the players. As Clicito puts a good tackle in there, Bonucci picks it up, Pjanic into Timothy Weir, back to Pjanic, Dybala around the corner to Moise Kean, who just lets that go. And he probably thought he had the overlapping run. But Ronaldo, I thought Ronaldo was going to hit. Timothy Weir, shoot, Timothy. Oh, Ronaldo, that's fine. Give the ball to Cristiano. That was the tactic we employed. Timothy Weir's got it down to a T. And Timothy Weir gets an assist on his debut. Cristiano Ronaldo starts the season with 2 goals and possibly more. There's 50 minutes left. I thought Ronaldo was getting on the end of that one. It forced Marchetti into a rushed clearance. And then Timothy Weir laid it into Ronaldo. And that is a superb goal by the Portuguese international. And this is looking like a very good start to the season for Juventus. I'm going to take Dybala off. I didn't think I'd see the day to take Dybala off, but I'm not impressed with his attitude. It's a lot of complacency and things like that. We're going to bring on Scott McTominay. We're bringing on all the people that I've signed. I've called up Moise Kean. He's on. We've signed Timothy Weir and Scott McTominay. They've both come on. McTominay into attacking midfield is interesting as well. So we'll just go to shouts. We're just going to encourage McTominay, Weir and Keane. Why not? We'll encourage all the youngsters. Timothy Weir lays it out to Pjanic. Pjanic gets the ball. He's going to put a cross in. Bonucci holds on to the ball. Back to Pjanic. Out to Matuidi, who's got himself in a bit of space. Pjanic is there again. Back to Matuidi. Matuidi finds Moise Kean. Turns, shoots. He's hit the post. So unlucky for Moise Kean. And it's 3-1 Juventus still. Moise Kean hits the post. Marchetti didn't have it covered. He was beaten. And I've annoyed all of the youngsters, which is great. So I'm going to have to work on my shouts. But Hjelmark comes forward with it. He's got a big white wall in front of him. Keane picks up that really poor pass. And there's the full-time whistle. What a display from Cristiano Ronaldo. 2 goals on his debut. And that was superb. I'm very happy with the results. We'll end that team talk there and continue on into transfer deadline. We've unlocked the achievement first victory, which is always nice to see. Leffert wouldn't send the team out to hurt an opposition. Bernardeschi's out for 1 to 2 days. Douglas Costa 2 to 5 weeks. Shit. Okay, Moise Kean is going to get a bit more of a run out in the team, it looks like. Ronaldo was absolutely superb. And Pjanic was on form. Okay, I probably would have given it man of the match to Cristiano Ronaldo, but okay. They're going to talk to me about tactics selection, reaction to the match, player performance and player injuries. What was your reaction when some of the criticism level at Juventus presumed extreme physicality and unnecessary aggressive attitude? It's water off a duck's back. We're not bothered by it. How do you expect your steadfast attitude towards continuing this policy to be received? I think it's a vocal minority that took exception in the first place. A win in your first competitive match as Juventus manager. Could you have wished for a better start? It's great. Everything went according to the plan. I love it when a plan comes together. Cristiano Ronaldo got his first league goal for the club today. How was important? Yeah, it's vital, that first goal. It was a great moment. He'll start banging them on a regular basis, which he'll probably do anyway. And Pjanic was terrific. It just shows how good he is. Enjoyed a goal-scoring debut. If his debut was that good, I can't wait. It was good to see him find the back of the net and me to see what he can bring to the team. How significant is the loss of Douglas Costa? Cautiously, any team would find it harder without Douglas Costa. He's very, very good. Only, I think like I said, 3 hours left in the window. Do we want to go and panic buy someone? Rabiot in central mid? Well, maybe a new... let's go and have a look at attacking midfield left. I was scouting the transfer list. This guy came up, 24-year-old Swede, Ken Semar from Watford, but I don't think he's going to be very good. So we'll take off transfer status and see who we can go and buy. N'Golo Kante is wanted by Madrid? Man United. Interesting. I can't imagine that would ever really happen. Let's just quickly go into add condition, position, there it is. Come on. there's a bit of a long loading time on this Football Manager, I've realised. Is natural at attacking midfield left. Please. That is what I would like to see. It's just loading the players up. Leroy Sané. Yeah, 62 million. So the stumbling block of 12 million is going to be a stumbling block. I mean, that was terrible English, but I mean, Lozano would be absolutely quality if we get Irving Lozano. I'm going to go for it, I think. Let's go for Lozano. We'll make an offer. We will give you our whole budget of 12.5 million, and we will also give you, after 30 league goals, we'll give you 5 million, and after another 20 goals after that, we'll give you another 5 million. I bet they want something like 102 million. That is acceptable. Okay, that was much easier than I thought. We'll finalise that then. Okay. For some reason I thought Lozano would be a lot harder to get hold of. But we've got that deal in. We've got that offer in. Let's go and offer him a contract. So Juventus Lozano offer is then. He wants to be rotation. That's totally fine. Yeah, negotiate the contract. 94 grand. You're currently on 14.75. Appearance fee 22. We'll just drop that down to 20. 10 for a goal and 10 there. There we go. We'll get rid of the yearly wage rise. I don't like yearly wage rises. And we'll give you £55,000. You want £105,000? Of course you do, because that's what everyone wants when they're going on from 14.75, and Juventus come calling. That's exactly what they want. So okay, we'll just drop those down like that. We'll suggest those 100 grand. This is insane. I'll tell you what. If we went down to 75. But added in a yearly wage rise of 5%. No, okay. So you're happy with 5%. We'll drop this down to 78. There we go. We're getting in a new winger in Lozano, which is good. Yeah, faces the sack. No, I don't. Oh, you haven't opened the checkbook yet. I'm happy with the business that's been done. Lozano transfer cancelled. What? What? 14 million is required to be deducted from their wage budget of 12.5. No, I thought it was all too easy, wasn't it? It was all too good to be true. Are they actually going to allow this to happen? This man might not be enough time to complete a permanent move for Lozano. A loan move could have more chance of beating the deadline. They're not just first game to Richard. However, they might be persuaded to reconsider their stance should a much higher offer be submitted. Right. Okay, we'll give you 100% of his wages, which is much cheaper than the wage you wanted anyway. We'll give you 1 million if we don't play him and 500k if we do play him. He will be a rotation, and we will give you a mandatory future fee of 15 million. Why can't I suggest that as just the amended terms for an immediate response? Submit this offer in negotiation and receive a response in 1 or 2 days. Well, I don't want to do that. Okay, we'll give you 1.5. We're going to go for it. It's going to cost us an absolute fortune, but we'll see if we get a response to that. I don't think we've got... Like, loan bid rejected. Crapola. Okay, let's see. Will you accept that? Unacceptable, obviously, because you accepted something which was more money earlier. So after another 20 goals here, let's just bump that up, and we'll go 24 million. 15 minutes left in the window. I don't think we're going to get this through. No, but I don't want him on loan. I want him as a transfer offer. Why were you trying to do it on loan? Okay, so 10 million. Add after league goals, after 20 league goals, we'll give you 5 million, and then after another 30 league goals after that, we'll give you 7.5. And if we win the Champions League this season, we'll give you another 5 million. How about that? Unacceptable. Make offer. Yes, we're not going to get Lozano. I was so excited thinking we were going to push this over the line. You've prepared the loan sign him. I'm really pleased Man United agreed to send him here. Lozano bid rejected. There's still 15 minutes to go, so these negotiations are ongoing. Yeah, maybe we'll just we'll give you 30 million. How about that? Like, we're going to guarantee to give you 30 million, which is more than what we were going to pay you originally. The transfer deadline's done. Player wage expenditure. Serie A. Wow. We are whoppingly ahead of everybody else. That will be Ronaldo there, won't it? Lozano transfer cancelled. It wasn't done in time. Left at Lord's. Terrific talent. McTominay. That's a stretch. I don't think I actually said that. But, right, the squad registration, that is the same. We didn't sign anyone else, so I don't think we need to put anyone else in there. It's only the under-22s that are away. So how do I confirm selection? Yes. Done. Continue that. How are we doing for time? I think we're going to end it there, actually. We won't do 2 episodes this one. Everyone goes a bit mad on deadline day, don't they? So, yeah, we'll leave it there. We'll have a look at the schedule just after this finishes loading. When will we be back? Let's come back for the Lazio game. That's really big. We'll come back for whatever that group stage game and the Lazio game just there. So not too far to wait for the next instalment in the Juventus save. But thank you very much for watching. I still haven't updated my outro Patreon celebration page. If you want to be a Patreon, all you have to do is sign up down below in the description of this video. There'll be a link to my Patreon, Cultured Left Foot. Go there. $1 a month really helps the channel out. It allows me to invest in new equipment and new stuff that supports the channel. And it's always good to know what you guys like. You'll also get a bit more of an insight into my life in Singapore as I do some photos and blog posts on Patreon about that. And that's it really. Thank you very much for watching. There's not much else to say. I'll see you for episode 3, which will be coming out on Wednesday. For now, I'm out. Cheers.